On the news, Ncaa announces tougher measures for unruly passenger behavior at Nigerian airports. DSS warns against bail for 5 defendants involved in our church killings. Anambra State government assures youth corpers of safety after arrest of vigilante who assaulted a female corper. Abuja residents raise alarm over continued construction work on partially collapsed 5-story building. In addition, we have the exchange rates and weather report. Stand by now for the details.
Welcome to the news on the hour on Providence Television International. I am Ugbebo Ikikwa. Before we delve into the news proper, let's take a word or two from our well-wishers. Thanks for staying tuned and to the news. The spokesperson for the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority, Michael Achimugu, has explained the need for passengers to turn off their phones before flight takeoff and during landing. During an interview on Tuesday, Mr. Achimugu emphasized that in compliance with the directive by the Ncaa's Director General, Captain Chris Najomo, all passengers aboard aircrafts must now completely switch off electronic devices during flights, as the practice of putting phones on flight mode will no longer be permitted. He further announced that a series of tough measures are now in place to address the growing trend of unruly passenger behavior across the country's airports, warning that the era is over. It is necessary to turn phones off before takeoff or landing because cell phone signals can critically interfere with airplane instruments. The Edo State Police Commissioner, Monday Agbonika, in a press statement has assured Edo State citizens of the command's continuous efforts to deploy advanced technical intelligence and coordinated operations to secure the safe return of abducted seminarians by armed bandits from the Immaculate Conception Seminary, Ivianopodi, Agenibode, on 11th July 2025, which is over a month ago. The command recently disclosed that a tactical division has also been established in Iviokwa community to strengthen security and intelligence in the area. The command affirmed that it is aware of the recent viral video involving the seminarians and assured the Catholic Diocese of Auchi, parents, guardians and the general public that no stone will be left unturned in its resolve to bring the seminarians back safely. The Department of State Services has urged the Federal High Court in Abuja to deny bail to 5 men standing trial over their alleged involvement in the June 5, 2022 terror attack on St. Francis Xavier Catholic Church, Owo, Ondo State, which left 40 worshippers dead and over 100 others injured. The DSS, in a counter affidavit to the defendant's bail application, warned that the men had ties to foreign terrorist fighters linked to the Al-Shabaab group and could abscond if released. The security outfit also argued that granting the defendants bail will endanger the safety of witnesses and compromise the trial, stressing that the defendants' accomplices are still at large and have been making frantic efforts to monitor their trial, intimidate witnesses, and attempted to free the defendants from lawful custody. The special advisor to Governor Chukwuma Soludo of Anambra State on Community Security, Ncaa, on Tuesday disclosed that operatives of the state security outfit, Operation Udogachi, who assaulted a female National Youth Corps member, have been arrested and are currently under investigation. Mr. Ncaa, who described the incident as unfortunate and unacceptable, assured residents of Anambra State that the Soludo administration will not condone any abuse of power by security agents, particularly against innocent citizens. Also reacting to the development, the Anambra State Police Command condemned in strong terms the assault on the female corper. In a statement, the Anambra State Police spokesperson, SP Tochukwu Ikenga, reassured corps members serving across the state of his unwavering commitment to their protection, urging them to always report incidents of harassment, intimidation, or abuse for prompt intervention. The government of the United States of America has stated that currency devaluation in Nigeria has reduced the value of the 70,000 naira minimum wage, making it lower in value and insufficient to lift Nigerian citizens out of poverty. According to the 2024 country reports on human rights practice, the new minimum wage, which is equivalent to $47 per month, is not effectively enforced by the Nigerian government, as some states declined the implementation due to financial constraints. In its country reports on the U.S. Department of State website, it was disclosed that the Nigerian minimum wage has lost its value due to the naira trading at over 1,500 naira to the dollar. More than 20 people on Wednesday in a torrential spell of monsoon rain in Pakistan were killed when downpours swept away entire villages for the past 1 week, killing more than 400 people. The Pakistan National Disaster Management Authority stated that the urban flooding caused houses to collapse and cases of electrocution were experienced. Schools remain closed in the city of over 20 million residents as the meteorological department predicted more rains till Saturday. A partially collapsed 5-story building in the Mabushi district of Abuja has left residents worried for their safety, especially as construction of the building continues despite the risks involved. Eyewitnesses who spoke off camera stated that the building, which partially collapsed on July 24, 2025, and had been sealed momentarily by the officials of the FCDA, however, in recent times, attempts to rebuild the collapsed section rather than completely halt construction has commenced. Ademola Lookman will face heavy sanctions from Atlanta after embarking on a 2-week training strike in a bid to force through his desired move to Ncaa, a transfer that ultimately collapsed. Ncaa had already agreed on personal terms with Lookman, offering him a 5-year deal, but Atlanta CEO Luca Pecassi stood firm, insisting that while he had promised to allow the player leave in 2025, he would not agree to selling Lookman to another Italian club. The club's position infuriated Lookman, who staged a 2-week strike in protest, refusing to attend training or present a medical certificate. Lookman, during the 2-week personal protest, also deleted all Atlanta-related photos from his social media accounts. Reigning Serie A champions Napoli are eyeing a sensational move for Super Eagles and Genk striker Tolu Arokodare in a bid to replace the injured Romelu Lukaku. Napoli manager Antonio Conte is actively seeking a replacement for Lukaku, as he will be out on the sidelines for a long time due to injury. The 24-year-old Nigerian international had a brilliant 2024-2025 campaign with his Belgian outfit, Genk, scoring 23 goals and providing 7 assists in 45 appearances across all competitions, ending the season with the top scorer award. And now to the exchange rates. One United States dollar presently stands at 1,544 naira, 1 euro 1,798 naira, 1 British pound, its equivalent in naira 2,076, 1 Canadian dollar 1,112, 1 Australian dollar presently stands at 992 naira. And the weather forecast for Thursday, 21st August in Abuja, Lagos, Benin, Port Harcourt and Enugu. Light rain will be experienced with temperatures of 26 degrees Celsius in Abuja, 28 degrees Celsius in Lagos, 29 degrees Celsius Benin, and in Port Harcourt, temperatures of 30 degrees Celsius will be experienced, and in Enugu, there will be temperatures of 29 degrees Celsius. Meanwhile, in Kaduna and Sokoto, there will be scattered thunderstorms with temperatures of 27 degrees Celsius and 30 degrees Celsius in Sokoto. And in Washington, there will be light rain with a temperature of 29 degrees Celsius. In London, it will be cloudy with a temperature of 21 degrees Celsius. In Johannesburg, it will be sunny, temperatures of 24 degrees Celsius. In Rome, it will be mostly sunny with a temperature of 34 degrees Celsius. And in Paris, there will be light rain there with a temperature of 21 degrees Celsius. And that's the news on the hour on Providence Television International. Thanks for watching. Please stay tuned.